With his brick?
With his brick. Yeah, that's actor Howard Charles. And he joins us now after this dramatic soliloquy.
Holy moly.
Yes.
Hello.
So
Pleasure to meet you. Hello. How you
Very
doing?
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
That was a whole
Great.
that's a thing. I like that.
How are you?
What's the drink?
I'm very well, thank you. New York has opened its arms to us, and so we're very thankful and pleasure to be here.
That's what we do as New Yorkers.
I feel like you're inspiring me with posture right now. I feel
Oh,
like
right.
I have to sit up too because I always slouch, and you are a picture of health.
Oh God, please.
Were you a gymnast at one point in your life? With that?
Not
posture?
a gymnast, no. I mean, I did a little ballet.
Fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Everyone
Many
should.
moons ago.
Yeah.
I think about it. I had my son do ballet when he was 5.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
He didn't want to do it anymore.
No. He's probably much better than I was. I didn't do it to that level. But yeah, we had to do that as part of our training at drama school. So,
It's important.
Oh, very. Yeah.
So we were talking about revenge, and we saw quite a bit of revenge in that clip.
Yeah.
Now that was your character. It is our question of the day for our viewers.
Yes, I've seen.
Does revenge ever pay off? Your thoughts?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've got to be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
I think there's a cost to revenge, you know. So you may think you're dishing it out, but I think it'll probably, cost
Make its
you in
way
the
back.
end.
Don't dish it out if you can't take
You've
it.
got to be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
So I saw the audience was saying sometimes.
I know, they're like
Yeah.
right in the middle.
Well, for Duke, that becomes his purpose.
Duke is your character, tell us.
My character in Fightland, yeah. So he's an elite level boxer whose whole life collapses on the very same night that he becomes the heavyweight champion of the world.
Right.
He reaches the summit and then loses everything, his future, his freedom, his life. And after 8 years in prison, returns home to London, seeking to find the man responsible for his brother's death and annihilate him and his entire empire. So yeah, it's not a comedy.
It's autobiographical, which is perfect. Yeah. This has to be such a fun. Because I was reading about you, and you did so much theater. You did Shakespeare and so many different aspects of theater, and then you get to be a gritty boxer with a cool voice. Like that's got to be such a fun kind of like a left turn. I'm going right, left turn.
Yeah. Well, of course. I mean, being a storyteller professionally is, you have to follow your curiosity and your instinct, and it takes you into all sorts of weird and wonderful places, and occasionally some very deep and dark spaces of the human heart. So Duke Kilroy, my character in Fightland, demanded I go further into those spaces.
Further than you had ever been?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you talk of Shakespeare, these are high stakes, high emotions, revenge, love, trauma, betrayal. But, it's fun. And
I was going to say.
Well, it is. It's joyous.
Yeah. Can you pop back out when you're in the darkness?
Well, I prefer to work in a very immersive way. Yeah. So I like to spend time, there, and I like to stay connected.
So when you're shooting something like this, for however long it takes, you're Duke, and nobody else better mess with you for the duration?
I'm certainly, I'm connected. I stay connected, absolutely.
As a boxer myself.
Oh, wonderful.
True.
And a ballet dancer.
Okay.
Not true.
Right.
I boxed once.
Right.
With a bunch of 55-year-old women in the suburbs.
Oh, come on.
I understand the fitness of this. What's responsible? I mean, you have oxygen hooked up to you when you're doing it seriously. And you have to get the boxer body. So you had to train as a boxer. Did you enjoy it, or was it just stop? I don't want my trainer to call me anymore.
I love boxing, but boxing in real life and trying to hit someone is a challenge, but trying to just miss them is a greater challenge in a way, and it becomes a sort of I suppose a violent dance of sorts, But I really admire fighters, and what they go through and what they put their bodies through. It's tough, But of course, those at the top get the greatest rewards, and
that's right.
But you got to live the life, as any great boxer would say.
The sweet science.
100%.
It's a lot. Speaking of training, the show's executive producer, a guy by the name of
What's his name again?
50 Cent.
Oh, yeah,
She says 50, I say 50.
50, okay.
Is it 50?
What did you call him?
Mr. Jackson.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He is one of the bosses, and a very good one. He's a great producer. Yeah, yeah, great producer.
Is it odd? Does he walk around set and he's like, oh, there's 50 Cent?
No. He's one of the greatest compliments I could extend to him is that he cares, you know, and he knows when to kind of step back. But he is, in my experience, someone who is. He's not only a great creator, but he shares his light and he makes the world brighter, in my opinion. So, yeah, he sort of just left me alone, really, which is great.
No micromanaging or anything like that.
No. He just let me run with it.
Love it.
So, but it was great, and we got to know each other, you know, afterwards. Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
I'm going to look at him in a completely different light.
I know, he's a sunshiny guy.
I'm not sure if you're aware, sir.
Yeah.
Americans are obsessed with the British accent.
Right.
I know you've never heard that before. Everything just sounds better.
It
sounds
does.
cooler.
I think so.
So would you mind saying just a few mundane phrases?
I'll try.
Real stereotypical New York stuff.
In the way that you would naturally say them. We'll give it to you, okay?
Okay.
The first one is...
You can even do it as Julia Childs if you want.
Don't do it as Julia Childs. I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
British,
but in that style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, as you would say in England.
I'm walking here.
Oh, God, that's sexy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the question. Can you grab me a bacon, egg, and cheese?
People say that every day in the bodega.
British accent.
Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah.
Would you mind grabbing me a bacon, egg, and cheese?
Look how you pause.
I am mush right now.
I know. But you're at Tesco's when you're doing that, right?
That wouldn't be at Tesco.
No, never mind. I'm literally improvising as we speak.
If you ask someone that at Tesco, they'd be like,
what?
Really?
It's on aisle 3.
They're doing the egg sandwich.
Why are you asking me that?
Have you tried turning it back on and back off?
Which one?
Oh, that's the.
Oh, sorry, that's the phrase.
Yeah. Have you tried turning it on and back off?
Have you tried turning it back on and back off?
Why are you breathy?
Because he
Why do you go breathy?
Because
he has us right here.
I'm trying to find a character to do it. Yeah.
Do you take the subway while you're here?
Do you take the subway?
I'm sorry, that was an actual question. My brain has turned to mush with you and that sultry
Absolutely,
accent.
yeah.
Okay, so hopefully you haven't had to hear this next phrase, but I'm going to give it to you in a... Attention, please. This subway is going out of service.
You can read it right off the prompter and look right into that camera.
Attention, please. The subway is going out of service.
God.
Please alight.
Do it breathy this time. Do it again. Do it breathy this time. I'm kidding. No, you're great. That was amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very
so
much.
Did you enjoy that?
More than you can imagine.
I feel like the rest of the show we should just lip flap and you could do the rest of the script.
You just have to take that little pause before, you know.
And look deep. You also have to have confidence as well.
Pause and poise.
Pause and poise.
Yeah.
Pause and poise.
Hey,
ballerinas and boxers. Love the whole thing.
Hey, they're connected.
Right.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
The show Fightland premieres Friday, July 31st on the Stars app. New episodes every week.
And those are your abs, so that's nice.